This girl is posting flyers outside the hotel entrance. Heart pounding. 2 security guards are right behind her, yelling, closing in fast. Rose ducks behind a sleek black car, barely catching her breath. For a moment, it's quiet. Then, click, the door opens. She freezes. The car owner stares at her in confusion. Flustered, she blurts out a clumsy excuse. But before either of them can speak again, the guards come running back. Without thinking, the man steps forward and blocks their path. Just like that, Rose slips away. The guards go pale, because the man standing in front of them is Jack Payton, the heir of Payton Group, the most powerful name in town. Turns out, Rose was being chased for one simple reason. She dared to post protest flyers. Her target? Payton Group. They're trying to turn a public park into yet another lifeless shopping complex. And Rose had the guts to fight back. What she never expected was to be saved by the very enemy she's been fighting. But at that moment, she has no clue who Jack really is. She mistakes him for a valet, a kind one, maybe even too kind. She worries. What if he gets fired for helping her? Jack hears this and chooses to play along. With a half smile, he says he's quitting anyway, says he's aiming for a better job at some high-end restaurants in town. Rose laughs. You? Those places? She doesn't mean it harshly. She just can't imagine a hotel valet dreaming that big. To thank him, Rose invites Jack into her food truck parked near the park. She insists on cooking something for him, but after a few clumsy moves, she laughs and admits, "I'm just the assistant." Jack grins. "Then let me try." He steps in like he's done this all his life. His hands move fast. Rose can't stop watching. There's something different about this man, something calm but refined. When the food's done, she hands him a flyer. "We're hiring. Maybe you can join us. I'll tell the boss you're good." For a second, Jack freezes. Something in her words stirs him. Then he nods, quietly. Only a few hours ago, his father had demanded he join the family company. Jack refused. The old man froze his credit cards and made a deal. Find a job in a week or come back to Payton. Rose doesn't know it, but her offer just gave him a lifeline. He loves cooking anyway. It's one of the few things that make him feel real. So they spend the whole afternoon chatting. She talks about her fight for the park. He listens, hiding the truth about who he is. When it's time to leave, Rose offers him a ride, but Jack gives her a fake address. He can't let her see the mansion he calls home. That night, he takes a taxi back under the quiet glow of city lights. Alone, but oddly content. The next morning, he shows up early, in a simple work uniform. When Rose walks in and sees him flipping omelets, her eyes widen. The man who saved her yesterday is now her co-worker. They work side by side, and strangely, it feels natural, like this is where they're both meant to be. After work, Rose says she's heading out to gather signatures, trying to save the park from being destroyed. Jack doesn't stop her. Instead, he joins. If his father knew that his own son was helping the protesters, he'd probably lose his mind. That afternoon, Jack and Rose hit the streets. She's full of passion, explaining her cause to strangers. Jack joins in. With his charm, his looks, his effortless smile, people can't say no. But then, she appears, the daughter of his father's business partner, and the woman who's been trying to get close to him for months. The moment Jack sees her, his smile fades. He turns away, heart racing. If she recognizes him here, everything's over. "Jack?" she says, stepping closer. He forces a laugh, making up a lame excuse about being late for deliveries. Candace looks suspicious but lets him go. Behind him, Rose approaches. Curious. "Who was that?" Jack shrugs. "Just someone from the hotel." For a second, she studies him, but lets it slide. Crisis avoided. Barely. Later that day, the two stroll down a quiet path in the park. It's calm, peaceful, too peaceful. Then Jack notices a stone plaque near the fountain. He stops. His smile fades again. The park was built by his grandfather, a legacy his father now plans to destroy for money. Rose turns to him, still talking about saving this place. But Jack's no longer listening. He's somewhere else, caught between guilt and disbelief. That night, he goes home, ready to confront his father. But before he can speak, the old man interrupts, asking about his job search. Jack lies through his teeth, says he's working at a high-end French restaurant. His father nods, half listening, already on a business call. Jack sighs. The lie works, for now. But deep down, he knows it's just a matter of time before the truth comes out. The next day, Jack's lie unravels. His father finds out where he's been working, at a food truck. Furious. "Is this what you call finding yourself?" he roars. Jack freezes. Rose looks between them. She recognizes the man instantly. Payton, the corporate giant who wants to destroy her park. Her tone turns sharp. "So you're the one ruining everything." Jack's father stares back coldly. "You must be the girl posting those illegal flyers." The air burns. For a second, it feels like the world's holding its breath. Jack jumps in, pretending customers are waiting. His father glares at him, then walks away in silence. Days pass. Business starts booming. Jack's cooking draws a crowd. The boss shortens their shifts, says they deserve to celebrate, so Jack seizes the moment. He invites Rose to dinner. To keep up his cover, he borrows the ugliest car he can find, an old, dented thing that even his family's maids would never touch. Just before he leaves, his father shows up again. No anger this time, just a strange calm. "Go have fun," he says with a smile that doesn't reach his eyes. Jack nods, but something inside him feels off, a knot tightening in his chest. That night, he picks up Rose. She doesn't care about the car. To her, it fits perfectly. A laid-off security guard trying to look decent. They sit in a small open-air restaurant, soft lights flickering between them. Rose opens up slowly. She talks about her past, her ex, how he cheated on her with her best friend just 3 weeks ago. Jack's heart twists. He listens, quiet, not sure what to say. Then she looks up, voice steady but sad. "I don't think I can trust anyone again." Jack's throat tightens. He wants to tell her everything, to tell her who he really is. But fear wins. For now, the truth can wait. A few days later, Jack and Rose grow even closer. But just when Jack finally gathers the courage to tell her the truth, his phone rings. It's his father, demanding he come home for dinner. He almost ignores it, but something in the tone makes him go. When he arrives, the table's already set. His father sits at the head. Beside him, Candace. Jack stops cold. Candace smiles like nothing ever happened. Dinner begins in silence. Then his father starts praising her elegance, her family, her business sense. Jack realizes where this is going. Finally, his father announces it. Jack will soon take over the company. Candace will assist him. The words hit like a punch. Jack grips his fork so tight his knuckles turn white. He stands. "You planned this, didn't you?" Jack pushes back his chair and storms out, rage boiling under his skin. Outside, Candace follows him. "Jack, wait!" He turns, eyes full of anger. "What do you want now?" She exhales, dropping the act. "Listen, I never loved you," she says flatly. "I only wanted to work with you. My land, next to the river, would be perfect for your father's project. But he wouldn't listen, so I went through you." Jack's jaw tightens. "Help me develop that land instead. You could save the park if we move the project there." Her words slice through his fury. For a moment, he just stares, then nods. The next day, the nightmare begins. Rose's protest meeting gets canceled. No warning, no explanation. All her weeks of work vanish overnight. She storms toward Peyton Group's headquarters, furious. And right there, in the lobby, she sees Jack. He's standing with Candace, deep in conversation. To Rose, it looks like betrayal. Jack notices her. His heart sinks. He drags her aside, desperate. He tells her everything, his real name, his family, his lie. He's honest, raw, almost pleading. But Rose is shattered. The man who stood beside her turns out to be the enemy she's been fighting all along. She can't process it. She just walks away, quietly, without looking back. Days pass. Jack calls, texts. Rose doesn't pick up, doesn't reply. It's like she's vanished, taking his peace with her. His father watches quietly, disappointed. To him, love is just another distraction. To Jack, it's everything. Finally, Jack says, "Come with me." The old man frowns. "Where?" "Somewhere you need to see." They drive in silence. When they arrive, the old man freezes. It's the park. Jack leads him to the stone plaque. The name glints under the sunlight, his grandfather's signature. For a moment, no one speaks. Then the old man exhales, voice trembling. "I almost forgot. Your grandfather laid every stone here himself." He sits on a weathered bench. The sound of wind fills the space between them. "I wasn't trying to control you, Jack," he says softly. "I just wanted you close. I'm getting old. I thought if you worked beside me, I could still watch you grow." Jack's throat tightens. All his anger fades, replaced by something heavier, understanding. He nods, eyes wet. For the first time, they talk, not as CEO and heir, but as father and son. Meanwhile, Jared, Jack's best friend, tracks down Rose. She doesn't want to talk, but Jared doesn't back off. "You think he joined a food truck to spy on you? He refused to work for his family for 10 years. He only agreed now to save your park." The words hit her hard. Her anger melts into confusion, then guilt. That evening, she goes to find him. When he turns and sees her, time seems to stop. "I know everything," she says, "and I know why you did it." Jack's voice is soft. "I didn't want to lose you." Later, Jack explains to Rose that the park won't be demolished. He also tells her that he's made peace with his father and is returning to the family business by choice. The place once marked for destruction now blooms again, just like them. 2 hearts rebuilt, 2 generations healed, and the park, like their story, finally gets a new beginning.